Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy XVI, where last episode, after seeing to the needs of the many, we learned of the Alliance report in the hideaway, which led us towards 3 more sidequests dotted around the land, welcoming committee, dying on the vine, and while the cat's away. After completing them, Clive set out alone from Lostwing and towards Northreach, now exploring the Claireview area. A lot of games nowadays are starting to have, like, arachnophobia modes, aren't they? I missed everything. Just some games out there now that replaces the spiders or removes them, right? Definitely some enemies out there that we haven't checked out yet.
There, boy.
Preferably no flambe for me, thank you. Get him, Torgo. Okay, this goes off into its own little area up here. Aw, I saw you coming in from a distance and everything. Maybe I'm just a little too trusting. There's one being fought all the way over there, look. We need more abilities, stat. Not enough. This area is supposedly called Advent. Well, hello. You look to be a special chest. Weirdly, I was like expecting some kind of monster presence for me kicking that thing. Did not get though. I think everything in the area has now been killed. I didn't really find out how often I could just hit limit break at this point. How fast can I regenerate it from exploring in random battles? Would be something to find out. So this is the old road that leads back to town by the look of it. So I could have left by a different passage. No, no, no spiders coming down the wall. We're not having that. Not here. Let's just map this way. There's another dragon over there. I've told you once, I'll tell you a million times. Now that's an interesting looking cave. I'm guessing I'm not allowed in it though. Alright, and that brings me right back onto the city. It's just hanging out here, Lostwing. Okay. Let's go find that dragon, then continue on to our next destination, eh? Still quite a bit of overall terrain to check out. A couple of flying foes we have not yet seen. Where are my secretly hidden orchestrons? That's the real question. Yeah, I may have taken a bit of a hit from you, credit.
Not this time.
And forgot to do my counter properly, sorry. I don't even know how much extra damage that really accounts for. Just doing the combos, like, that's half a bar already. This seems to build bar pretty fast. Yeah. So after one stagger, we attacked it again and nearly got a full limit break. From that alone, a griffin's head braid. It was actually an accessory for coming out all this way. So that is increases burning blade damage by 7%. So specifically when I'm in limit break? While it's true that large felines make a home in the Dalmekian deserts, tales of a flying lion with a mane of living flame and a rage just as hot are fallacious. Most likely the result of a chance encounter with a long-haired cat ill-starred, even, enough to have been caught in a brush fire. Poor kitty! Fantasy. Who's setting their cats on fire? I will find them and kill them. Burning Blaze, my melee charge attack? No, it isn't. Oh, they're dragon nets, are they? I don't use this ability. What are you talking about? It doesn't exist.
It's over.
It's another big old Avis over there.
Northreach.
There's no chest behind you. I think I'll just leave you for now. I'm already 2 levels ahead of you after all. It's the hunt of chests from after. That's our end destination.
That's enough.
Set some dogs on fire, no one to mind.
Stay down.
Bad dog. properly attacked me from behind then. You got lucky. I was locked in an animation, which then you could say is my fault, to be perfectly fair. There's some chocobos. There's definitely some other creatures I have not fought around here. Vultures.
It's over.
Defeated in the blink of an eye. And some different level scorpions by the look of it. Carla boss. Oh, one of them went underground then.
Stay down.
Actually, I think I just saw that wrong. So am I going to kill the chocobos for loot experience and ability points? Well, I've killed some already. The bluebirds attacked me after all. Trying to lie that they're cute little bluebirds.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Could be a problem, yeah. Are those bearers for sale? I'm just wondering because of the guy. Well, yeah, look at this. And the guy hunkered up in front of it all.
The fruit's not getting any.
Welcome, welcome.
Alright, a Gaia Blade is an option, but is worse than anything we've got. We can buy Bria clamshells here. We've got 42 currently. Before the Storm Orchestrion roll.
Come back again.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray branded.
Ah, we're getting in some nice places by the look of it.
You won't find carpets like this in the. A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
However do they get that colour?
What colour? What are you looking at? Well, I've got to give her a favour in return, which could be anything.
Saw it last time I was through the wall. Jutting up from the waves like the mane of some giant beast. I heard tell. It's the work of an icon.
Might be Shiva. I heard the Ironblood lost her on their campaign in the Republic.
Don't know where Shiva is. Can't question me. Well, no, because I'm looking more to rob your chests if there's any of them around the place. Because there's actually a fairly big location here to look at.
So delightful.
Welcome, good... Bugger off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Okay, fine, sure.
Give me one of those
Like a plum for the apple of your eye.
Button's not catchy enough. It should be an apple for the apple, Mike. Come on.
How much for this one?
Get with your cells better. Hello, treasure chest? Orchestrion roll, please. Not seeing another one around, but I can almost guarantee that somewhere there is another chest here. It's not just the one we picked up. Almost wish we had a detection material or something.
With reds, whites, ales, meads, ciders.
Cider, Perry's.
curries.
Sounds good to me.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Now where are we? Well, it's a big town to check out. The Dragon's Armor, the Vale, the Imperial Training Grounds are that way.
That's the day done then. Drinks and the Vale.
How about the Vale, then drinks?
Well, I guess they know how to spend their money. It's like armor shop.
What
Yep.
are you bleeding shitterbed bearer?
Okay. Person has a way with words. I'm sure stuff we will do in the future will probably send us out to check out more of the overall place. Haven't got a song for me this time then. Let's head to the Vale. We can stay away from the poets then.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
It's not that. The garrisons are being called back to the capital. We're to join the legions.
They're bringing in the work by the look of it.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
I'm not sure I want to go in.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Have a seal.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
And side quests appear. It's a big place, so I'd imagine there would be.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Wondering, can I even go in the establishment? That's a no.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. Know you are always welcome here at the Vale.
There you go.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Is it as straightforward as that?
From the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Indeed it is. Though I do wonder how the whole chambermate things works when you need to maybe work in those rooms too. Do you take turns or just it's all out in the open?
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
Yep. That you will. I'll let the true love story happen here though, right? We could probably take care of a quest in the meantime.
The gentleman with the sword.
There's so many quests, blimmin' hell.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the Dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the Dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Beyond the wall.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
What are we smuggling? Three heavy purses. I take it I can't actually be looking at this stuff. But you never know. Every jumps and jostle's unexceptional leather sack is accompanied by an eerily melodic tinkling that is likely best ignored. More about bribery then? Luckily, I can now come and go as I please.
No one's allowed through the gate.
I can go through.
From Dalmekia.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard, but this here'll make them less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
What else is going on in the master's table?
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Okay. Essence of rose. Box of cigars. Vanilla, cherry, and clove scenting.
What did you say was in these pies again?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Yes. What have we been doing? What have we actually done here?
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Brandy wine, ooh.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Okay then. 1,000 in cash ain't bad, though, after all that we recently spent.
I'm happy to see my trust in you was not misplaced. The dame will be delighted to hear of your success.
I think I'll leave you be now. Oh, only one of them. God. Can't walk barely any distance without getting someone going at me.
March again. That's what we signed up for.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble on another man's coin.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely.
Well, before I go, I should probably do the quest that I have here.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Oh, I thought he wanted us to hook him up. Like, come on, man.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
I'll deliver a lot of food. This is a daily regimen. Roll call, morning prayer, rounds, the striking dummies, midday rations, the butts, 10 quivers, arbit sparring, kit maintenance, groundskeeping, and roll call again.
Right, what do you reckon Yannick's done to upset the dame?
Didn't square his account, most likely. Fool was there nigh on every night.
You think it's an issue of money, do you? Oh, it's you that's being told to do that. But yeah, I know you're a mistreated bearer.
I have something for you.
Be prepared by Matthew for 3 overworked and underfed bearers employed in Northreach's garrison. If she's constantly doing that, surely, like... The stone, man. Petrification.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Too bad I couldn't deliver my special left hook message. If it was actually me delivering it, it wouldn't be very powerful, but you know. We do what we must.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Your last, then?
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Straight back to work as well. Is that way up over here? Just wondering if there's a chest hidden away. Probably some people I don't want to rock up on, that's for sure. I say not yet, but when's a good time?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Cool, look at this big area out here that's waiting for us. Well, before I go to the Vale, I should probably pick up this quest as well.
In for us two. As if either of us needs to brush up on our swordcraft.
He wouldn't doubt our swordcraft if he'd seen us down the Vale last night.
I doubt it because of comments like that.
Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Well, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
I'm totally ready. Do you want to, like right now? Go, 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 go. Deserve the beating you're about to get.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
What about stabbing you in the... stomping on your crotch several times, yeah? Come here again.
All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
You talk a lot of crap from just lying on the floor. Oh, did I kill him? You said he yielded. Oops.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Huh. So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
Yeah.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
I have potential, do I? Such potential. Potentially flying you through the air.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Sure. So did I mug these guys while I was fighting them to get that money?
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a branded. The sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, all right. Extra drills it is, then.
Yeah, on second thought, maybe don't mention this to the dame. We wouldn't want you getting into trouble for brawling now, will we?
Ah, he's using his brain at the very least. That's a very plausible thing that I might get in trouble for, by the look of it.